Welcome back to the first episode of season 3 of Instantly 20. I'm your host Keeleigh.
And I'm Ash.
And we are so excited to be bringing our new season in your ears after 10 long months of going radio silent on you guys. We are here, we're back, we're here to give you all the goss, fill you in on all the tea. But first things first, we really want to tell you all of the things that we are so excited about for this new season. It's going to be different. We have decided to stop editing our podcast. Who would have known? Maybe you guys don't even know we edit our podcast, but we used to filter the crap out of that thing. We would spend hours and hours upon editing, making sure it sounded perfect, bleeping out Ash's swear words. You guys are soon going to discover
she's letting me have a few this season, guys.
She gets 3 per episode.
Use them wisely.
Use them wisely. No, but literally, we've decided we are just, honestly, with you, we're too busy. We can't be sitting there editing for 6 hours once a week just to have a podcast. It was just becoming like a job. And we have full-time jobs. We can't be doing 2 things at once. And it was getting to the point where we kind of just hated it. So we've had a bit of a yeah.
But also, we have, over this break, we've actually met a few of you guys. And there have been people that had said, I actually like when the episodes are a little bit longer, when they're a bit more naturally spaced out, because not everyone is always bang, bang, bang when they're talking. Sometimes you have those awkward moments. Sometimes you need to sneeze or cough or have some little
in the background.
You pets in the background. You have some little surprises that come up. So we want to be more organic, more natural.
Did she just scratch when we said that?
I think so. We're definitely going to get into that with Keeleig's update. But if you hear a few random noises, we do have a cat.
She's literally right next to me. She's getting on the podcast.
We don't have a cat, but you have a cat.
I have a cat. But yeah, we had, honestly with you guys, we didn't know if we were going to keep doing this podcast. We probably recorded our last episode last August. Actually kind of funny because there was an episode up. It's gone now. We deleted it because so many things have changed in that period of time that I just felt like what we said in that episode isn't really true to who we are at the moment. So we got rid of her if you're wondering where it's gone. But yeah, we just I feel like I said, it was feeling like a job, like a chore. And when we started this, we honestly, I think it's been 3 years since we came up with the idea way back when we lived together in my bedmates. Anyway, good old times. That's such a funny memory, but
we're different. We are different. We're 24 now.
We have real lives.
We're debating against the early 20s, mid 20s, but we are at that stage in our life where we have other commitments. And also it started off being something that was fun and, didn't have intensity to it and just not a chore. And then it kind of became it at that point. And we want to go back to having fun. Keeleigh and I love catching up. Obviously, she's my best friend. We want to make it fun and not kind of be we
have to podcast this weekend.
We have to podcast and this is business partner relationship. And it felt like it was becoming that. And we did have that chat of, are we coming back? Are we going to do this? But
I feel like we both had a point where we both said no. But the other one had said yes, within the last 6 months.
We just went back and forth on it.
We were I don't know what to do with this.
But anyway, fresh vibe, season 3, holy shit, we're back. And we're going to have fun. We're going to do a Sade or Shotta episode.
Which we've been wanting... Oh, sorry, guys, that was so loud. We've been wanting to film that episode for so long. But obviously, at the time, either we had to drive to our studio, so obviously we couldn't be drinking and then driving back to Sydney. And then we were on FaceTime, so it was
just drinking alone in your room, Keeleigh. What a... Yeah.
What a vibe. So we just were one day...
I'd be concerned about you if we were doing that.
Oh my God, we haven't told them. This, we're actually in the same room together. This is the first time we've recorded with our new mics together. So I'm really nervous to hear how this sounds. Yeah. So if it sounds a bit different, it's obviously because we're together. So that's exciing.
We've got some exciting things coming up. We're going to be a little bit more, not super spicy, but a little bit spicy. We're going to be juicy. We're going to have our moments. It's not going to be as oh, sorry, I just had some weird noise come up. Just I don't know what that was.
We're going to be unfiltered like that.
Real stuff. We're also going to be a little bit more unfiltered, a little bit less PG-13. We are 24, we're young women, we're still discovering some things. That makes it sound a lot more crazy.
Discovering myself.
Discovering myself.
We're but heading towards those mid-20s. Anyway, we don't need to discuss that part, but we we're 21 when we started this. At the time, we still felt nervous. if my mum listened, I was like, oh my God, she can't hear absolutely anything. But I feel like in the last couple of years, my mum have like become a bit more open with each other, and we can have like a lot more adult conversations than what we used to.
Mine
so I don't really
too,
care
yeah.
if she like listens to the podcast. I'm like, all right.
It's like if I said something like crazy, they'd be like, oh my God, like my daughter. Whereas we're young women, like we're not going to be babies forever. And I think that you guys also feel that, like we're on this journey together where we're all growing up. So bringing this new fresh aspect where we can be more of ourselves, we're going to have some fun. We're also not going to have any more guests except for our beloved Danielle. She's still here. Danny is still going to be featured in some episodes. But yeah, just because those episodes weren't really
doing the best. I guess we're not an interview podcast. There was a period of time where we were like, oh my God, we could get famous people on. Because like we look up, I love Alex Cooper. Call Her Daddy's like my favorite. I listen to it every week religiously. But like she literally gets the best of the best, most famous people on her podcast. We were never going to get that. Like, who do I know? No one.
But also like that's her demographic. Like people want to listen to the juicy celebrities and like the drama, whereas you and I, like people are here for us. And over the time when we've gotten to meet some of you guys like out in the wild, and we've had DMs from girls that we've gone to high school with saying that they feel that this is like they're on the phone with their best friend, or like they're FaceTiming us, and I freaking love, I'm trying to not swear, but yeah, no, I love that, and that makes me so happy. So we're going back to
our roots.
Square
the
one.
whole point of the podcast. That's the other thing that I'd love to say. We've done segments in the past. So we had our first season was what's it called again?
Lucky Girl Syndrome.
Lucky Girl Syndrome. I literally forgot.
Where I never had anything lucky for me. I was like,
Keeleigh,
this is ridiculous.
After a while, because like the whole point of it was like positivity, but like sometimes life isn't positive. Realistically, we tried to come up with a positive thing every week, which, you know, great for our mental health to be like, think of the bright side, but sometimes life isn't all sunshine and rainbows, especially in your 20s. So like we scrapped that idea. Yeah, although we don't want to be negative on the podcast, but you know what I mean.
And then we had instant tea.
So we were like giving
that
you
was
guys
fun.
I liked that. It was like some goss. Although the only thing is I feel like we would always talk about like pop culture, which is hard because we're only going to do this monthly. I don't know if we got to that in the end, but these episodes are only going to come out once a month. So if we record this like 3 weeks prior, Taylor Swift's done something. Yes, we still love Taylor Swift, by the way. Like, by the time this episode comes out, that's been and gone. Like
old news.
Literally,
like
things move so quickly.
Anymore.
So we felt like instant tea didn't really work anymore. So now we want to do something a little bit different. We came up with it a few months ago.
Something that is so...
It's us.
I feel like it's so me to my core. So in our
called?
Friendship group, I just like give the most unsolicited advice all the time. Like, you don't ask, but I will deliver what my 2 cents is on the situation. So we thought, let's just be those older sisters, best friend kind of FaceTime vibes where we're going to give you our unsolicited advice. And so welcome to our new segment. We will not be giving that today, but...
It's going to be called When Did I Ask? I came up with that one myself. Thank you.
But yeah, we look forward to, in the coming episodes, having our little
get to give you guys our 2 cents once a week, whatever you want, which I like as well though, because sometimes that's the other thing, we like want this podcast to be a little bit more fun and just real. Like we feel like it was getting a little bit like very serious for a while there, like, which I do love talking about topics, for example, like women's health, the pill, like that sort of thing. Like I loved those episodes, but sometimes I felt a bit heavy and I want it to be fun. Like I want this to be like a positive thing that you get to listen to on your Wednesday morning on your way to work. Like it doesn't need to be like...
Yeah, or even like if you've had a hard week and you just kind of don't really feel like listening to all the shit that's going on in the world, or like if you've got heavy stuff happening in your life, we just kind of want to be that little place where you can be like, Ash and Keeleigh are so dumb, oh my god, like, or like just kind of, you know, have fun with us.
Exactly. So instead of giving you guys episodes all the time that are like, this is what you should do, and this and this and this, and like listing things, like we probably will still do episodes like that, but instead of always giving like advice episodes, we'd rather just give you one segment once a week. We can both say whatever we want, 2 cents, and then we move on and talk about whatever we feel like talking about that day.
However, saying that, if there is something that you want to hear from us, like, and there is something that you'd like us to touch on, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'd love to know what people actually want to hear, which is actually cool because in the last few months, Spotify's added comment sections. So if you're listening to this episode, you have some thoughts, go onto your app and type us something. We'd love to know who's listening and what you think of the podcast. Also, you can find us on Instagram as well. So that's something else. But before we wrap this up, you guys are probably wondering, why did it take 10 months to record another episode And like, where have you guys been in those 10 months? So we thought we'd both just give you like our quick little update, little breakdown before we wrap up this episode. So I guess my first thing, so I was living in the Gold Coast in August last year when we last recorded, and literally been so long since. I've actually already lived in Sydney longer than what I lived in the Gold Coast. I've been back since October, literally loving my life here. I feel like things have just gone completely opposite to where I thought I'd be at this age, but like, because I was like, I had this fear of like settling down and like having a boyfriend, like to the point where I was very judgy to my friends that were, say, like 2-3 years ago. Like when Ash started living with her partner, I literally was just like, why are you doing his dishes? Like, why are you like
She was
hanging
like,
out with
I'm
him?
not gonna ever be a housewife kind of vibe.
I was like a shit talk, not a shit talk, but I was being like, why are you being a housewife? Like, what the hell? Like, who would want to do that? I was literally the worst for the person that, you know, was in a relationship. I was just so anti settling down for a while there. But that was just me at the time, you know, I've like changed and matured since then. But I don't know, like I met my partner when we were recorded, like, you know, nearly 2 years ago. But in that time, we moved in together because he's from Sydney. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to move back. And we moved in together. We got our own apartment in January. It's the best one I've ever lived in. Like, I have lived in some places. Let me tell you, my friends know. Like, I've lived
She's had some roommates. She's been in a situation.
Oh my God. Anyway,
Keeleig's thriving at the moment. Like, her apartment is so beautiful.
Thank you.
You've got to tell them about your daughter.
Oh yes, I had a chat now, guys.
Keeleigh gave birth
In those 10 months.
She's had a whole break. Oh my God. The reason why we stopped recording was because Keeleigh got pregnant.
Keeleigh had a baby. No, I had a fur baby. Her name is Dobby. She's actually right next to us right now. She is the cutest. She is a little rescue kitty. She is about 8 months old. We got her in December last year. We were still living at my partner's like place where I had roommates back then, but I was not even my place. And this one random day he called me and he said, my friend's got kittens. Like, do you know anyone that would want to rescue them? Because they've got to rehome them. And I was like, oh my God, cute. Posted about it. Literally didn't think anything of it. 24 hours later, he called me like 4 times one day and we kept joking with each other. Like, me and him are so sporadic, like so ADHD. He's actually got ADHD, but like we'll come up with ideas and we're like, we should do it without any thought behind it. And this one day he was like, we should get a cat. And I was like, we should get a cat. But we were joking. And then by the 4th phone call hours later, he was like, no, we should actually like go and look at this cat today. And I was like, she is so cute. Like, let's just go see her, see what happens. Anyway, we came home with a cat, as you do, after 4 hours of considering whether or not we should get a pet. It wasn't even my rental. Anyways, she is the cutest. I feel like she's doing so well, like considering, like touch wood, considering she's from the streets. She literally is. Like, I feel like she's so healthy and I'm just so happy that we were able to give her a home. Like, she's literally beautiful.
Hey,
anyway,
girls on the streets need love too.
She's from the street. But we just obsessed with her. She's my first pet, never had one. So it's been a very interesting learning experience, that's for sure. But I always thought I was a dog person. I think I'm a cat person.
And now she hates moose.
No, I don't.
She's anti-moose. I can see it.
I just have decided I hate being licked. Cats don't really lick you. And I'm like,
Keeleig's boyfriend. Like,
no,
sad right
when
now.
you
Fuck
have
that
dogs just like lick your face and you're like, okay.
Wait, that was so inappropriate.
I don't know what she said.
She's gonna listen to this back and be like, are you joking?
Oh God.
Then let the
See
spice
what I mean?
begin.
I'm scared what she
Keeleig's,
said.
yeah. I feel like you're thriving with where you're at now.
Thank you.
Like, work is great. She's been doing her Pilates.
Yes, I literally only teach Pilates now. If you know me, you know that I've had like 5 jobs at a time for the last, like, since I finished high school. I quit my second job, my safety net, quote unquote job, like maybe 2 months ago. So I've been only teaching Pilates at one place as my quote unquote full-time job for like 2 months now. And I literally love it. Like, it's so nice having one pay slip, guys. You have no idea. It's like the biggest change ever. And yeah, no, it's really nice. So anyway, like, your girl's like married now. No, not really, but like settled down. And the only thing that I can say though is that I just like haven't done traveling. Like I got to travel when I was in high school a lot. My passport expires in like 18 months and I barely used it. Like I keep trying to go on those cruises that keep getting diverted to Tasmania and random places in Cairns, but like I keep trying to use it.
Keeleigh being in Cairns like every 3 months.
I know. I'm going back in October, guys. Like I'm obsessed with Cairns.
This is her 5th,
sixth trip to Cairns in 3 years.
Vibes.
I live there now. No, but yeah, I just want to go traveling, which on the cards, which we'll get to Ash in a sec because she has
so
the opposite
to tell you.
But yeah, like at the moment, my partner and I just like saving. I feel like we're just gonna like knuckle down and really start putting money away because we would love to go to Japan next year. But speaking of, I'm very jealous because somebody is going to Japan. That's literally all I had to tell you guys. So I'm going to throw it over to Ash. She can give you your life update.
I've been beaming about this trip. So my birthday was back in March and my boyfriend surprised us with the tickets to go to Japan. So it will be like late August, early September. It's going to be a little bit hot over there because it's their summertime, but that's fine. I'll just be sweating and enjoying my life in Japan. But I went to Bali in April with my family and it was our first overseas holiday together. Definitely a few heated moments traveling with my family who
for the first time.
Yeah, like literally we never go on holidays, like their first time leaving the country. But it was so much fun. Like, I just loved, I don't know, I love just like being away from home and getting to experience like what the culture is like somewhere else. What so you know good. Like just what the vibe is. It's so good. So yeah, I'll be going to Japan
very soon.
Anything else? Keeleigh knew about it for weeks and so she kept it from me. She's
I
a
did.
bloody liar.
Well, it was a birthday present and it was a surprise and I literally
knew
knew
something
everything
was going on. I was like, everyone's being so secretive, everyone knew what was going on,
but the worst thing is she literally like mentioned it in the group chat with Danny. Like she literally knew.
I literally had a feeling. So my boyfriend and I would watch all these YouTube vlogs always and we kept saying, oh, we'll plan it, but like we just weren't ever booking tickets. Like we weren't really we're planning, but we weren't planning it. And then yeah, everyone just got so secretive and I said, guys, I know that this is like the gift for my birthday, but I didn't want to like,
you like had a feeling, but I don't think you wanted to like say it just in case.
This is exactly what I'm doing. Like, yeah, anyway.
Yeah, Danny and I were literally like texting in our own chat being like, can she stop guessing her presents? She always spoils it for herself.
I'm so bad. I hate surprises. Like if you can pull off a surprise, I love it. But if I know that there's something waiting,
going to be a surprise.
I'm crazy. Like I'm literally a psycho.
She's like,
no, I can't because it's all I think about. And I'm like, oh my God, like I have to figure it out. And I will not stop asking everyone.
No, I love telling you that I have a surprise just to see you like.
No, I can't. Like it consumes my life, like my anxiety. I'm like, oh my God.
She starts like looking through your Instagram search history to find out what it is.
No, I will. Like I'll hack you. I will hack into your Facebook account.
Wait, that's actually funny because at one point me and Ash, like, because we both have like an Instantly 20 Gmail page just in case we ever get emails. But anyways, if you want to collab, hit us up. But like literally we both were logged into it on Safari. So Ash could see my search history on my phone. I didn't even know. One day she like messages
spicy
me.
Things, not kidding.
She messaged me one day and she goes, why are you searching this up? And I got so scared. I was like, how do you know?
I'm watching everywhere. I've got eyes everywhere.
Everything. Can't keep anything from Ash, that's for sure.
Actually, what are your most recent search history? Let's do it. We're gonna ask each other that.
Well, while we're here, yeah, we want to do like a rapid fire. We were gonna do it today, but we're gonna do it another time.
Where is my search history?
There's nothing interesting in my search history.
We just went and got grilled, so I was searching up the menu.
Mine says the best gluten-free pancakes. I made pancakes this morning. It was great.
I was learning the muscles in the face.
I googled Men's Society because Ash was joking to me about how she wanted to like get a job somewhere and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a job at a Men's Society, and Danny and I were like, what? She can't be serious. Anyway. She was joking, but I googled because I was like, what's a Men's Society? Anyway,
dessert places near me. Wow, why am I just like searching up food?
No, mine's like
Priceline.
Mine says trying for a baby, here's why the father should be healthy 9 months beforehand. Like I literally have search history about like how to get pregnant.
Oh, I was on Reddit looking at the new Ginny and Georgia thing.
Oh my God, yes. What else do I have?
Golden Char menu. Am I okay? I'm just like starving at the moment.
Let me like scroll back a bit. I feel like none of mine's like interesting.
Mine's just food. Bistro at North Bondi RSL.
Why did Georgia kill Cynthia's husband? That's what I've got.
Oh, is there an option to stop getting someone's repost on TikTok?
Oh, I know about that.
Oh, I'm not going to explain that.
I don't know. I forgot.
Cookie Crunch Magnum.
No.
Okay. Mount Fuji, Japan. Okay. Love this.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Peppa meets the baby. Cinema experience at event cinema.
I don't know. Mine's got some like questions about glamping.
Oh, cute. Why do cats make cookies?
You know, she was just doing that.
We've got a guest.
We do have a guest. Jerome is home.
Jerome. Anyway, that's probably
anyone's wondering who Jerome is, it is my boyfriend, not a stranger. We don't normally name drop on this podcast, but I've just decided that I can't help myself. I can't always say my boyfriend, my partner. So I guess he's getting name dropped now.
I feel like we are gonna do soon on the horizon an episode with the boys.
With the boys.
We can do like who knows who better.
Who knows their girlfriend best. I feel like that's a good episode.
I love that.
100%.
But yeah.
This is like heading towards 20 minutes. We said we're going to record for 15, but as per usual, we are big yappers. So
we started again because the first one we were like,
shit. Sorry.
We were so nervous. I was sitting here like crippling. Like I was
Anxiety.
like, oh my God, Keeleigh was like talking
so
the whole
better.
time. I was like, I just can't speak. But
so
to
funny.
wrap it up, we are so excited to be back. This is obviously like an explanation episode and kind of setting up the vibe.
Yeah.
But we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. It's going to be good. Keeley's going to let us know a little bit more about her because we've always been a bit more PG friendly and we're just going to have fun.
Yeah. But if you guys have any like episode ideas or requests, we honestly, like normally we're so like planned out what we're going to record next. I have no idea what we're going to record next apart from say it or shot it. So we'd love to know what you want to hear because we've done literally a bit of everything in the last few seasons. So yeah, but you can expect these episodes monthly. We're going to post this one the first Sunday of July. So you can expect it the first Sunday of each month. Who knows, we might do bonus episodes, but like we said, we're adults, like life just moves so fast. So month in my head is a week now because that's how quick it goes by. So I don't know, I feel like that feels enough for us and also give you guys more time to catch up on our old episodes. If you want to hear, maybe you don't listen to our old episodes.
It was so funny because my partner's mum was telling her parents at dinner the other night about, you know, Ash has got a podcast, it's really good. And I was like, please don't listen to the older ones, like only listen to new ones. Literally, it's kind of like when you watch a video of yourself from years ago and you just sit there cringing. Like that's how I feel when I listen to the old episodes.
Yeah.
There's something about just having a microphone in front of you telling your life story.
It's very
anyway,
scary.
Moving forward, we can't wait to be back every Sunday. First Sunday of every month. And please hit us up on Instagram and our DMs. Give this a 5-star rating on Spotify if you're listening.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
We're
This
so
is, I guess,
excited.
our first outro for season 3.
I can't believe we finally did it. Okay. Well, that was it. And we're so excited to see you guys next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.